I think that the winner of the 2020 Royal Rumble should be Matt Hardy. Now, why, you ask? And Matt Hardy is supposedly, his contract is starting to run up. The first thing I would do as WWE is not let Matt Hardy go. Because the first thing that's going to happen when you let Matt Hardy go is he's going to be the hottest superstar outside of your company. Because for some odd reason, WWE just does not know how to write in his character. His character could be a solid heel, especially like a faction runner, kind of like Wyatt. But just imagine Matt Hardy. He wins the Royal Rumble. And it would be a shock because everyone thinks he's about to leave. He probably is about to leave, but it'd be a shock. It'd be one of the most shocking wins in my list of who would win the Rumble. I'd put him against Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. And I would have Matt Hardy beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. Imagine this finish, right? Matt Hardy, Brock Lesnar, they're going at it. Matt Hardy's, taking the punishment, but he's like dealing out some stuff. He does his thing, does his twist of fates and all kinds of stuff. This is where the big faction part will play out, where maybe referees down something. I think Edge comes in and he spears Brock Lesnar, or you have Drew McIntyre come and do the kick. Okay, spears Brock Lesnar, but Brock Lesnar is like, but he's still not really down. Or the kick. Drew McIntyre, Edge, interchangeable for this, depending on which way Vince would like to go. If Edge is just like he wants to do his own thing, doesn't want it to do too much, then fine, we'll just do Drew Mac, just to get him in to this picture. We have the spear or the kick. Brock Lesnar goes down, but then he's like, he's still wobbling. He gets back up. It's like, holy shit. A second spear or kick. the boot thing that Drew McIntyre does. Goes down again. Third time. They go for it again. But Brock Lesnar picks him up. F5. Okay. Oh my God, Brock Lesnar, he took 2 spears. He took 2 fucking kicks. Oh, and he hit him with an F5. And then he turns over. Okay, they're down. The referee's getting back up. He's getting to 2. So he's, so the interference is nothing no more. He goes to pick up Matt Hardy for the F5. And then Matt Hardy, we got to set it up with some kind of capsules or something. But Matt Hardy then bites the neck of Brock Lesnar while on top, like Brock Lesnar sets him up for the F5, and then Matt Hardy goes and like bites his neck, and there's like blood going everywhere. And he's like, and then he's like, what the hell? And then Matt Hardy does a twist of fate, and then gets the pin. I think that and then he becomes champion. It would be so nuts. It would be the nuttiest finish. I think it would be nice. It'd be pretty cool to see a Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt, or the Fiend, Matt Hardy and Fiend, leaving WrestleMania as champions. I think that'd be a nice little story loop right there. Everything comes around, I think the faction idea is pretty good. You have a very, I think you bring back like a very vampiric type faction, very dark, like the Ministry of Darkness almost. I think you build it up to be like huge. I think you build it up to have like a lot of people in this group. Try to stick it to Raw. I thought maybe you could bleed it into SmackDown a little bit, You don't have like a couple of SmackDown stars sort of like be infected by the Matt Hardy. That's what I want to call it, the infected storyline. Infected. Matt Hardy infects others. They become heel, part of his faction. Faction WWE does the best. I think their faction storylines are usually their best, and that's why I'm trying to aim towards this with Matt Hardy. But I really think that you just keep adding and adding and adding to this group. Okay, and Brock Lesnar's gone. So Brock Lesnar loses. He's gone for months because that's what happens. You know, Brock Lesnar loses the title, and you don't see him for months. He's like whatever. Matt Hardy is sitting here kind of like building an army with the help of Edge and or Drew McIntyre and or Edge and Drew McIntyre. He's sitting there building an army of heels that ultimately is going to come down to maybe we have like a handful of baby faces. Let's say 5, 6 baby faces that are going against the entire locker room. That's right, 6 baby faces. Everyone else, a part of Raw, is a heel, a part of Matt Hardy's faction. And just think of these 6 baby faces in the ring having to fight off the entirety of Matt Hardy's faction. They get kind of like taken down, and that's when and then Brock Lesnar comes back, and you actually get a pop this time because he comes back as a face to come beat up the heels, and he just wrecks shop. He just wrecks shop and just German suplex, F5, F5, German suplex, F5. he comes in and he helps the baby faces. And they just destroy they go and destroy the locker room. This is going to be the slow downfall of Matt Hardy's faction. You start seeing people chip away. They chip away slowly but surely. Or maybe a fatal 4. Let's say triple threat. We'll do Brock Lesnar, Drew Mac, and Matt Hardy for the title. Drew Mac has betrayed. He's turned on Matt Hardy for whatever reason. It's near the end of the feud. And then that's when we give Drew McIntyre the title. Let him run for it a little bit. Have him feud with some one-on-ones with Lesnar down the line. And then let him have his little push. And that's my thoughts on Matt Hardy winning the Royal Rumble. Good luck, Matt. Here's your pitch. I probably could do it better. I could probably have done a better pitch. This is my first one. First of 6. So probably a little rusty around the edges of the pitch itself. Of delivering the pitch. Was a little rusty, probably. Icky. Whatever. Vince, if you're watching this, Matt Hardy is my pick number 1 for you to pick to win the Rumble. Right, yes. Okay. Jeff Bezos, if you're watching this, please donate $1 million to myself. Australia don't need it. But that's... Do you agree with my first pick of Matt Hardy winning the Royal Rumble? If not, well, that's just my opinion. That's fine. Because all we've got here are opinions and beer.
We are opinions and beer.